Profitable dairy farming is a desire for any farmer keeping cows. Putting up a profitable dairy enterprise required just more than cows. Many farmers have failed because they do not have a requisite business development support services to produce and market milk. Mr. Weldon Korir of Bomet has found the right mix of support services to produce and market 200 liters daily from his farm. As a result, he makes 3 times profit per day from his cows. M-Fugo Africa Media visited Mr. Weldon in Bomet County, Bomet Central Sub-County in Singorwet Ward, and brought you his story of collaboration with Balek Central Dairy Cooperative Society.
In our high yielders are around 33 liters. So in total, we cut around 200 liters per day. We have 8 cows, but the lactating ones are 7. We have a cooling plant that is called Balek Central Dairy Cooperative Society, which markets our milk on our behalf. Kwa majina naitwa Weldon Ngeno. Mimi ni mkulima kutoka upande wa Bomet, that is Bomet Central Sub-County, that is Balek Profitability village. Niliweza kuanza hii ukulima wa maziwa mwaka wa 2018 January.
Okay.
Nikianza na ng'ombe wawili. Lakini mpaka wa saa hii nimewafikisha ng'ombe 8 wale wakubwa na aivas 4 ndama majanga kwa 5. Hapo ndio mahali nimefika kwa sasa.
Tunaongea takriban ng'ombe 17 kwa sasa.
Ya kwa sasa ni tukisema wote ni takriban 17.
Okay.
Mimi kibinafsi nilimaliza shule mwaka wa 2005. Alafu katika ile harakati ya kutafuta sasa mwelekeo kwa maisha, nimeweza kutembea mahali kwingi, shows za wakulima. Nimewaja wakulima wa ng'ombe ya maziwa. Alafu nikaja kwa sasa.
Okay.
Nikaona mpambano wa mapato na mahali passion iko. Nikaja kwa dairy. Hii ikakuwa jakwa langu. Nikapenda hii ukulima ya ng'ombe ya maziwa.
Okay.
Kwa hakika mimi nafanya tu kama personal manager part time kwa farm yangu. Ndio maana huwa nafanya kazi nyingine mahali kwingine.
Okay.
Lakini niko na wafanyikazi wawili. So huwa nawabanga, nimejaribu kwa train kwa issues ya management, kulisha ng'ombe. Ni nini haswa inahitajika kwa siku fulani. Kila siku ni nini mpangilio yenye iko.
Yes.
Mpaka siku iishe. So huwa nawabangia, huwa na manage, huwa nakuja, huwa naona vile kazi inaendelea. Kama kuna makosa mahali, huwa najaribu kuwaelimisha kidogo. At least ungefanya hivi na hivi, ndio hii makosa isitoke.
Okay.
So ni kama tu kwa upande wangu sioni kama kuna issues mingi sana kwa upande wa kumanage. As I said earlier, we have 8 cows, but the lactating ones are 7. So on production wise, maybe as can say our high yielders,
yes,
around 33 liters, whereas these low ones, around 2 of them are producing around 22 liters.
Okay.
So in total, we cut around 200 liters per day. And when I come to our market,
yes,
I can say we have a ready market. We have our cooling plant that is called Balek Central Dairy Cooperative Society, which markets our milk on our behalf.
Okay.
To new KCC Sotic. So what I can say is that we have a ready market because locally we normally don't depend on our local sales basically as our marketing channel, but we normally depend on our cooperative. That is because we normally get some mass services. Which are more critical than when you go to your local market, which we are independent. So because what we get go through our cooperative, that is Balek Dairy, we normally get extension services. They have extension officers who normally do the extension services to our farmers, which is production wise will give a positive impact. And like when you don't have it.
Yes.
So for it to access, for any farmer to access these extension services, you have to be one of the members.
One of the members of
you should be a supplier, which is a loyal one. So this dairy cooperative, apart from trainings, they normally have farm visits, farm trainings, extension services, like seminars, workshops, shows. That's more critical to our, specifically to me.
Okay.
We normally have around 3 types of feeds.
Yes.
That's silage. We normally prepare our silage. That is corn stock. That is a maize.
Yes.
Basically matured maize. Regarding our storage for silage, I normally do a budget of around 6 months. So and our storage capacity is around maybe I can use around 50 tons. That's enough for us to use for a period of 6 months. So meaning we normally plant our maize in an interval of twice a year.
Okay.
So we are normally harvest twice a year. So I was doing our storage silos to cater for around 6 months.
Okay.
When we have the silage. Yeah. We have A, and then we have the Tenebia grass.
Okay.
That's the new product now from the Navy. The one called Bakjong.
Yes.
That is very rich in proteins, in growth protein.
Yes.
So we normally use it.
Okay.
So apart from that concentrates, where we access from our acrobat, from Balek.
Yes.
So according to our frequency of feeding now, we normally do twice a day.
Okay.
That's very early in the morning. That's after milking at around 6.
Okay.
We feed them, and immediately after milking at around 12, we do the feed, and the next feeding at around 2.
Okay.
That's enough for the day for our cows. That's basically what we normally do. Regarding the A, we normally outsource from the local suppliers.
Okay.
We normally depend on our dairies because they are doing the agrovet business. They have hay, so we access this hay normally on cash or Jacob system.
Okay.
That's basically what they are doing. So regarding now the silage, that's we do now. We do in our farm.
Okay.
I managed to lease a plot, land somewhere. So we are planting maize for doing silage.
Okay.
And then with the nebia we have in our farm. That's basically what we access them.
Yeah.
You know, dairy cows have to drink a lot of clean water. So what we did, we decided to invest in water containers.
Okay.
So as we speak, I have water collection tanks of around 40,000 liters.
Okay.
Because I was seeing my consumption for 2 months. It's around 40,000 liters.
Okay.
So we might need to budget some tanks. But we normally do our harvesting, water harvesting from our buildings, and then we just invest in our tanks.
Okay.
So we normally source. This is just rainwater.
Okay.
Yeah, we are not sourcing. To start with, one of the challenges regarding this dairy farming is the cost of feeds.
Okay.
As you know, our current economy, almost everything is now expensive.
Yes.
So when you do your production cost, it's a bit high. So when you calculate your margins, it's a bit low. So when you do the comparison, so it means something is not working. So we are trying a lot to maximize on our local feeds. That's what we get from our farm.
Yes.
Than to go and purchase from an acrobat, because when you compare, if you do a lot of these acrobat feeds, you compare them with these locally available.
Yes.
It is better you use this locally available because it will be save you on your cost. So what I can say is that the feeds are expensive. Okay. Number 2, with this dairy farming, most of our farmers, maybe if I talk of myself, breeding is a problem. To get quality breeds for your future is not something easy. Okay. You have to do a lot of research, a lot of consultation, because if you have a cow which is producing, for example, let me say a production of 20 liters. Now to get a breed which is more productive than the mother, you have to do what we call, you have to use a sex semen, and you know the cost of sex semen is a bit high. It's around 6,000 to 8,000. That's also needs a lot of sacrifice for it to access. Yeah. If I may add, as a number 3 challenge, management issue.
Okay.
most of us as farmers have a lot of quality breeds, but now how to manage. You find somebody is milking with irregular frequencies. You milk in the morning by 8, you milk saa 6. Then you forget unaenda mpaka saa 2. Si unaona hiyo sasa unaharibu ng'ombe.
Yes.
Ng'ombe lazima ikamuliwe in an interval of around 8 hours to make 24 hours a day.
Yes.
So ukijungia hiyo time at least utaweza kumanai vizuri.
Okay.
We normally source from our acrobats from Balek, that is Balek Dairy.
Okay.
As part of their extensive services,
Services.
they do AI services.
Yes.
But now to access now the sex semen, you have to do an order. You have to communicate to them that I need this and this. They organize for you with a cost. So that is where we get them.
Oh, that's so great.
My advice regarding that is that dairy farming is a passion.
Okay.
You should be having a passion. Don't do it just for granted. As a farming, as a normal farming.
Yes.
You know, this one is a bit different from like farming like this. This one needs a lot of management. You should be, even if you are not around, there are so many mechanisms you have to do to make sure it succeeds. So, but I advise, this dairy farming is good. But I compare dairy farming versus the tea farming, this one is more beneficial.
Okay.
Regarding what I have done for the last 4 years, I'm seeing it as more beneficial and like tea.
Okay.
So I advise a lot of farmers, most farmers, to do, even if the plots are a bit small for now, you must try to do at least zero grazing.
Yes.
Hata kama ni ng'ombe moja, start with one.
Yes.
And you will see the difference.
Okay.
Mkulima atastukia amepata ng'ombe 5 in a bit of around 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
Si unaona? Hiyo ni biashara mzuri.
Okay.
Regarding I can use let me use one cow.
Yes.
We normally use like a cost of around if you calculate, we normally use around 200 shillings per cow per day.
Okay.
So if you can do your mathematics, let me use an example of around 20 liters. That's our low producer.
Yes.
If you can say for 20 liters, that times around 45 shillings.
Okay.
That's an average price per year, 900. When you deduct around 200 shillings, unaona hiyo ni faida.
Yes,
you have almost 700 shillings in excess.
Okay.
So you see it's normal.
Okay.
It's good business. Yeah. The secret is that you should be, as a farmer, let me use as the owner, as a farm owner,
yes.
or I can say as a manager, you should be a bit friendly.
Yes.
You should not be so harsh, whereby you normally harass your workers. And then learn to teach. Okay. Be teaching, be a good teacher. You should be more intelligent than them.
Yes.
So never rely on them 100%.
Okay.
At least lazima kuwe na some knowledge than them. Because what if you have, for example, you have 2 cows, treat your worker as number 3 cows. You know, meaning lazima ufunze. You should be able. You should also be a person who learns from the challenges from the previous encounters.
Yes.
You should be able to correct them from time to time.
Okay.
And then what I can say is that you should also encourage them. When I say an encouragement, learn even to pay for them and energize.
Yes.
You know, it's part of encouragement.
Yes.
Because hata wao wako na watoto. So at one time I had a challenge with workers. Unajua kupata mtu mzuri unaweza pata mlevi. Yeah. So ukifika wakati wa kukamua amelewa tayari. So what you do, just watu wako wengi, make sure you replace them. Yes. Because it will lower your production. Those are the things you should get rid of. Okay. Yeah. That's so good. But challenges are there. But you have to be somebody who can overcome them.